Hey guys, what's up? Strafe or Camden here, and this is gonna be my first episode to my Race to Dark Matter series. I'm gonna tell you all a little bit more about this series because I didn't really tell y'all in detail about the series in my introduction to YouTube video. Now, what the series is gonna be is me trying to go to the Dark Matter camo in Black Ops 3, and how you get that is by unlocking every camo for all the guns in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. All the guns and weapons, should I say, like a knife and stuff. You have to get all of it. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to be showing you, or not showing you, telling you stories that I've had in my life that are interesting to me and maybe possibly interesting to you, which I hope they're interesting to you. And I also won't be recording every game. I'll just be recording the better games I do in and then doing voiceovers over them. Also, these are voiceovers. They're not me talking in game because I'm not good at that. And I tend to say a lot, which I already say but it just causes me to do it even more, and I don't like it. So the first topic I'll be going on today is my first off-season workout, which was actually today, which is the first off-season workout was pretty hard for me. We have to get from class to our football in 7 minutes, and you have to be dressed and everything and in your line for like count or like, what's it called? Roll in 7 minutes. And so I'm down in football and we have 3 minutes left to get ready. I'm rushing because I also got to have a pre-workout drink that I've got to drink, and then I got to go and get in my line. So he says 3 minutes left, and I'm like, okay, I have enough time, I'll do it. And then so I'll fill up my water bottle with this pre-workout stuff, and then while we're going to our lines, I'm like, where am I going to drink this? In the weight room? And I was like, no, I'm not going to really drink this in the weight room because it's a pre-workout, it's not water or something. I don't want them to think it's like, I don't know, I was just scared to drink in the weight room, honestly. I don't know why. And so I just chugged the whole bottle right there and just throw it in the trash can. And as soon as I do that, I knew that was a mistake because it all like hit my stomach hard like a rock. Because my stomach felt like it was like 30 pounds after I drank that. I knew right there I messed up. And so we get in our lines to stretch and get roll. And so we do our high knees, and we do like high knee karaoke, back pedal, and all that. It's just a real quick stretch, like a 2-minute stretch, and then we do all that. Then I'm in A group, so we go into the weight room first, and the B group stays on the floor or out in the turf, and they do like, I don't know, cardio exercises, I would say. And so I'm in the weight room. And this year our coach wanted to make everything more intense and stuff. So when I get in the weight room, I look at the weight room, like the weight room board, like I do every time. And last season the weight room board it wasn't too hard. The weights were, I mean, it was difficult, but it wasn't like nothing impossible last year. So this year I definitely didn't have a great mentality going into this thing because I thought, okay, this is gonna be easy. This is just going to be like last year. I'm going to fly by this. And so I look at the board, and the first thing we have is 4 sets of 8 on bench press. And so I'm thinking, okay, it's not horrible. Could be worse, but like this is already worse than what we've done last year or the years before. So I'm like, okay, this is going to suck. So I do my bench press. I'm on my last set. I'm probably like 4th rep. And I'm in there, and I'm pushing the thing up. And then all of a sudden the weight just drops on my chest. It feels like my arms just turned noodles. It feels like this weight gained like 110 pounds. I swear the weight gained weight. I don't even know what to say about that. But I swear it was honest. It felt like my arms were complete noodles. So my workout partner was helping me get it up. He was using 2 fingers, which, I mean, he was probably only taking 10 pounds off, but it felt like I was pushing up like 1,000 pounds. Like my arms were shaking and everything. And so it also, it's my first workout back off like 4 weeks without working out. So when you move your arms around, which I just moved them around, they still feel like this. They feel like kind of weird to move around and put above your head. It feels like your arms are a lot heavier than they actually are, or what you're used to them being weighed, I guess, or how much they weigh. And so we do this, then we do, and normally I like bench. Bench is my favorite. Like I'm an upper body person, so anything upper body I get excited about. I'm like, yes, this is my day. And so this ended up being a shitty day for me actually. And I get that done with, we get bench done with. Good thing it was on my 4th set that I kind of went noodle armed on it. And so then we do, what was it called, hang clean. And so I'm decent at hang clean too. It's a little bit of upper body, a little bit of lower body. It's kind of a mixture. And on hang clean, I did the right amount of weight. I think it felt a little bit light to me, so next time I'll have to put more weight because I flew by hang clean like it was nothing. And then we did push press, which push press is just like, I feel like it's just like basically incline, but you get to use momentum from your body. So push press was easy to me as well. But all this together, it kind of wore me out. Like, I was worn out. I was like, okay, I'm pretty tired. Now we got the whole floor to do, which is the whole other half of the workout. So I'm like, okay, I'll be fine. I'll get through this. It'll be all good. And at this point, I was feeling decent. I was feeling good about myself. And then we go out to the floor, and what I do, we have 5 stations on the floor, and my station first is ropes, which you take 2 ropes that are probably 2 inches in diameter, probably 2 inches diameter, so like 1 inch radius. I don't know, 1 inch radius. So yeah, 2 inches across. And so we're going. You have to like take the ropes and you have to go up and down with them, like this arm, like one arm goes up while the other arm goes down, and then so forth, so forth. And I always thought ropes were like easy, or ropes were easier for me. For other people, it's different because I'm an arms guy, kind of like ropes. So I get ropes done with. But while we're doing ropes, he said if any of us, because we have to have our feet on this white line, because in my school, we take football real seriously, and we take rules real seriously. Like, it's the little things that help you win games, and so we try to do the little things right. And so just keeping our feet on this white line, that's a little thing you got to keep right, and you got to have and you have to have a 90-degree angle bend in your base. So you got to be in like a UAP, or a universal athletic position. I don't know, you can look it up if you don't know what that is. It's basically a squat, and you gotta be in a squat, and you gotta just move the rope. I always thought it was easy, but one person didn't have their feet in the white, so we had to do up downs, which up downs normally are fine for me, but I was already tired a little bit from workout, and this station wasn't even supposed to be really a cardio station for me, but it basically got turned into a cardio station because this person made me have to do up downs, which, I mean, I'm fine. I cause people to do up downs. It's not really his like complete fault, even though he did do it. I mean, I'm not gonna like heckle him for it. I didn't know the words, so I just said that. I'm not gonna like nag on him for it, but it's gonna be okay. And so it basically got turned into a cardio station. So we go to the next station, which is actual cardio. Which I don't even know if it's cardio, if I'm saying it right, but it's just using more stamina, like your whole body is being put into work. Next station, which is my hardest station, y'all can call me a baby for it, but like it would have to be box jumps, and you're only jumping like 2 or 3 feet up in the air onto a box, like, and then jumping back down. And you do that 5 times, and while your partner's holding the other side of the box so it doesn't like slip out from beneath you, and then your partner goes 5 times, and then you go 5 times, and you do that for about, I don't know, you do that for 4 minutes. And 4 minutes, it might not seem like that long, but you can get a lot of reps in 4 minutes if you're going hard. And I was going hard at this time because I'm not fully tired yet, but this is my hardest station, so it definitely wore me out by the time I was at the end. Like, at the end, I was just like, I was not even jumping like to my max potential, like full speed and stuff. I wasn't jumping on and off the box to my max potential like I was at the beginning. So this station definitely wore me out, and we're going to our next station. And while we're in line for our next station, which is like only 10 feet away because they blew the whistle, next station, 3rd station, I felt like I was gonna throw up. And in previous times when I've thrown up, I feel like a million times better once I'm done throwing up. I feel like I could run a marathon. I feel like perfect. So I'm like, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go throw up because I'm not gonna throw up on the turf. I go outside. I'm gonna throw up, and I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna be fine. So I go outside, and the first time I go outside, I'm only outside for 30 seconds. I bet. Like, I'm not even out there for long, and I didn't end up throwing up at all. So I came inside. That's why it only took me 30 seconds. I came inside real quick once I knew I couldn't throw up, because I don't know, I guess I just couldn't throw up at the time. And then so I came back inside, and by that time it was about my position in line, so I just jumped back in line and did what I was supposed to do. I didn't even miss the rep. I just kept going. And so I did this whole rep thing. I did the rep, which was high knees over some hurdles. It was high knees over hurdles and stuff like that. And we do that. And so I don't know why I was so worn out. It's probably because I have a low blood pressure to begin with, but I can't blame it fully on low blood pressure because I didn't eat like the best I could have. I haven't eaten the best I could have because it was Christmas break. I really didn't care. I was gaming all week time. I didn't put in any work. I didn't drink as much as I should have, so it was definitely not all on my low blood pressure. I definitely could have helped it a bunch, but I was already tired after that rep, so I was like, okay, because this time I felt like I'm gonna throw up. I feel like I'm about to throw up. I definitely didn't want to throw up on the turf because I don't want to have to make our janitor have to come clean up after me. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. I'll just walk 5 feet, go throw up outside, and save him the whole fucking time than go and clean up my nasty puke. So I go outside. I end up throwing up like half the water I drank before the workout, like my protein. I was like, yes, finally I throw this up. I feel like coming back inside after me throwing that up, I felt probably like so much better. I came inside, I did my rep real quick. I actually missed one rep because it took me like, I don't know, a minute 30 to like fully get all the throw up out. My mouth tasted horrible, by the way, at the time. So I come back inside, I get back and I do my rep. I probably did 3 out of the 4 reps I should have in there, so missed out on 1 rep. So we go to our next station. It's ladders. I get by ladders pretty easily because ladders is easy, but by this time, like 5 minutes later, I felt like just as horrible as I was like when I was doing box jumps. I don't even know why, but I did ladders real easily, like but I was still putting my hands like on my knees, which is still pretty bad. But then we go to the next group, which the next group I did not want to fail on because this coach is the safety coach and I'm a safety, and I didn't want to like show him that I don't want to say weak because I know I'm not weak, but like I'm not going to my full potential. I didn't want to show him that, so I'm like really trying in this group. And this thing that we were doing, like I'm decently good at it. Like coaches told me that. It's not like I'm trying to brag, but he got me to go up and show all the sophomores and I guess some of the juniors if they didn't know how to do it already. But I showed some of the sophomores how to do this station correctly. And so I get up there and basically it's a sideways lunge, but you also have a 25-pound weight like against your chest, and you push it out and extend your arms while you're lunging, and then when you come back up you pull it back to your chest, and then you lunge to your left and then to your right, and you do 4 lunges on each leg, so 8 lunges in total. And then you give it to your partner, and you normally do like 3 sets of those, and then the workout's done. And so with this group I kind of went harder, didn't like put my hands, or actually I did put my hands on my knees on his group, but I definitely went harder on the weights. So then coach calls us up, we're all good, and then practice is over. We all do our thing, and we all go to the locker room. And so in the locker room, while everyone else get changed and stuff, I just sit there and talk to my friends, and I just sit there to relax because I'm so tired. I'm literally almost shaking because like I felt nauseous. I felt like I was gonna faint, and it was like on the first workout, so I was like, dude, this is shit. And yeah, I just sat there for like a good 10-15 minutes, like just sitting there, and I got up, put on my clothes, and left. And then my brother told me he didn't have much of a fun time. I mean, who really has fun? I mean, it's the first workout, not a lot of people are gonna have fun, except for the people who already worked out. Because I know a few people working out at Christmas break that still this was kind of fun to them. Because I mean, I love working out, I love it, but it's just not always the funnest when like this all happens to you and stuff like that, and you're like the slow one and stuff like that. Because it's just not that fun to be, I don't know, because normally workout's fun to me because I'm always hyper during a workout. I'm always up, I always feel great, and this workout I felt horrible, and so it's not a fun workout for me, at least. So that is my first off-season workout for y'all guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please click that like and subscribe button if you want more. If you want me to talk about a topic that you want, like my first day of school or something like that, I could definitely do that. But other than that, peace, and don't forget to make that subscribe button your bitch.
Fuck that little mouse, 'cause I'm an albatross. I'm an albatross. Why?